Hi everybody, here's a video on problems 12, 13, and 14 from your Chapter 5 study guide. The directions here are factor the polynomials. Now you'll notice there are no equal signs anywhere on this page, so you are not expected to solve. I don't need x equals, I just need a bunch of parentheses. Alright, the first thing we're going to do anytime we're factoring is we are going to look for a greatest common factor. Do you see one in any of these problems? 8 and 27, not divisible by anything the same. 125 and 1, not divisible by any of the same numbers. 1, -3, -4, and 12, not all divisible by the same thing, although we'll get back to that later. All right, after you do that, once you know if there's a greatest common factor or not, and in this case there isn't, you want to count how many terms there are because there are some special patterns. This is a special pattern called a difference of cubes, and problem 14 is a special pattern that is called a sum of cubes. This one is a sum because there is a plus sign. This one is a difference because there is a minus sign. Now each one of these has a special pattern. The difference of cubes is a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. And the sum of cubes is a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. Now all you need to know for those problems is, what am I cubing? So what is being cubed to make 8x cubed? Well, 2x, all of that cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, 8, and x times x times x, x cubed. 27 is just 3 cubed. So plugging that into our formula, we get 2x minus 3 times 4x squared, more on that in a second, plus 6x plus 9. It is 4x squared because a squared is 2x times 2x. That's 4x squared. All right. Now the sum of cubes. This is 5y quantity cubed plus 1 cubed. So a is 5y, b is 1. I'm going to have 5y plus 1 times 25y squared minus 5y plus 1. See if you can figure out why this is 25y. I bet you can. All right. Now, 4 terms here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to tackle by using what's called factoring by grouping. So I want to look at the first 2 terms. I want to say, do they have anything in common? Sure do. I could take out an x squared. From the first 2 terms, I would be left with x minus 3. Now, in order for factoring by grouping to work, I need to be able to end up with x minus 3. I hope you believe this is possible. All right, what am I going to need to multiply x by to get negative 4x? Negative 4. If I multiply negative 4 times negative 3, I'm going to get 12, positive 12. Now I've got a whole video on why this simplifies down to 2 sets of parentheses, which I encourage you to watch. Link in the description. All right, now, if you didn't know anything about factoring, you'd probably think this problem was done. I took it from standard form up here to all of a sudden having sets of parentheses. But this problem isn't done because x squared minus 4 is itself a difference of squares, something we learned a while ago. But this is actually going to factor down to x plus 2 times x minus 2. And then the x minus 3 doesn't go anywhere. So we've got a final answer of x plus 2 times x minus 2 times x minus 3. Problem 14's final answer is here in green squiggles. And the final answer to problem number 12 is right here in blue. Thank you very much for watching.